Greetings. Welcome to an episode of Age of Wonders 4, one of my big time sucks. I absolutely love this game. It is just a lot of fun. It lets you create your own faction, and if you know what it is, it's a great game. If you don't know what it is, please enjoy the following. As you can see, the new Eldritch Realms DLC is out. I have played one character.
Your journey starts here.
Way down here. I created one character. This is sort of my xenomorph alien queen. And I'm having a fun playthrough with them, but what I really want to do, the thing I'm most interested in, is I wanted to, excuse me, ascend one of my favorite leaders, which is my vampire witch queen, Beatrix de Fang. And long story short, I already did a video where I did all the stuff and built her. It's kind of how I would envision the ascended eldritch version of a vampire high witch. Dang it, excuse me. I'm allergic to so much value. And I started a playthrough and I lost. I did the story mode and I attacked an army I thought I could win, and they just kicked my teeth in, and that was the end of the game. Barely even started. Also, I was recording with that XSplit software. I'm now using OBS, and it just looks and sounds a lot better. So, poo-poo on you, XSplit. This is the age of OBS. Anyway, let's take a look at Beatrix de Fang. Ascended Beatrix de Fang. I ran her through what I call the Gauntlet to give her an Ascension. I'll show off what that is, but basically I run her up against this really poorly made army I created. I actually want to rename this guy. Let's just edit this guy. I'm tired of his name.
What is your people's form?
He has no traits, so they're just. Yep. You're just supposed to easily beat them. That's the point.
Defines their
Chosen destroyers, and you play on a map where there's no other cities, so this doesn't do anything because they don't have anything to kick over. And instead of this, I'm gonna give them. Where's the? Oh, that's why I couldn't take it. You couldn't take it with chosen destroyers. Got it. So I guess they're stealthy. That's fine. Tomb of the Horde. Yep. That's how we had so many ding darn units. We should give them something less useful. Like, what's the worst tome in here? They're all pretty good. Fine. Tomb of the Horde. Fine.
What is your ruler's origin? Reveal yourself.
Appearance is fine. He's just an ugly goblin. I was tired of his name being A.A. Spar, so I'm gonna name him A.A. Aaron. No, I had a better name. Arse Face. Arse Face. Punchin' Bag. Race name, Gabos. And where do you find punching bags? In gyms.
Your journey starts.
So you run him against in like a small map, against your hero you want to ascend. You kick their teeth in. And in the version I played, I had a really hard time against Arseface. He was pulling all sorts of stuff, but we beat him. And so then I ascended my ruler, gave him Death Collar, at least for now. Once I actually ascend them as a Eldritch, I might give him one of the cool new Eldritch Ascension traits. But basically, all these stats or all of these bits and bobs should be identical to this one. The idea is sort of, the story continues with Beatrix de Fang. I was calling this episode 0, and in it was a lot longer when I first recorded it because I did all the builds and the nitty-gritty stuff. And I can look at
Reveal yourself.
The the sliders to see if you want to rebuild this character exactly. So there's all that. There's all that. Oh, I also should show off the mods I'm using. Do I have that? Stand by. So here are the mods that I typically play with. Starting racial transformations. This one's cool. It lets you start with most of the one of the starting racial transformations. You can't take more than one. It hasn't been updated in a long time, but it still works. And it's still fun. I've used it to make like tiefling characters that were like good, you know? I gave them the demonkin transformation, stuff like that. Mountain reduction, I find this essential. Otherwise, you start right next to a bunch of mountains very frequently. You still do, but less frequently now. RFD, I don't think works. It's supposed to make your units in tactical combat look smaller. So it looks really cool with like your dragon and eldritch scions because it makes so your units look smaller, but your eldritch guys or your leader guys look way bigger. It also just sort of helps make the battlefield feel a little kind of bigger, which I think is kind of cool. Age of colors, you can pick more colors for your banners. Also, I feel kind of essential. Age of fashion just gives you a lot more flexibility in how you create like the outfits for your human characters. You can't do it for dragons and eldritch scions. Banner bonanza is just more icons. Mount abilities, this is kind of what I consider like a balance mod. I still think spiders are by far the best mounts. Even with this mod, I think spiders are still the best. But this gives most mounts some sort of attack or special ability or something. I still don't think any of them quite approach spiders, but it makes other mounts a lot more viable. Artifact refinery, binding essence. So this lets you build an improvement that just gives you a slow trickle of binding essence. There's actually two versions. There's another one that gives you even more. This one only gives you 5 per turn. Less randomized loot, pretty much explanatory. I was getting really tired of just getting like 75 shields that give me various status resistances and like no weapons and bleh. This is a super cool mod. This one might be a little OP, but effectively there's like little shops peppered around the map, and you can acquire them and they give you gold every turn like a mine. But you can walk a character over to the shop and you can buy like equipment, and some of it's really inexpensive, some of it's really expensive, and it's a great way to sink a bunch of money, and it really kind of forces you to sort of have to figure out what you're going to spend money on. So I think it's a lot of fun. And then this is just like, you know, you run into less or more just kind of mundane creatures, just like you'll just fight like some horses or a deer. In fact, the I guess it's an elk. The elk hits like a truck. The elk is super powerful. Anyway, let me get back to the game. I'm gonna do that right here. Whoop! Hello. So with that,
your journey begins.
I wonder if I didn't do that right. That's fine.
Your journey starts here.
And then what I was gonna do, gonna go new game.
Choose your
story
destination.
Mode. Select. I did it on normal, and I made a bad play and I died. I'm gonna keep it on normal.
Your journey starts here.
You guys, and away we go.
Long ago, during the Second Age, beings born from corruption and darkness flooded the astral sea and invaded the world of Atla. After a fierce war, the invasion was defeated, and the monsters, then known as shadow demons, were driven back into the shadows from whence they came. However, at the edge of the astral sea, the eternal conflict between the mythical archons and shadow demons raged ever on, and their dark corruption evolved. Even on the realms that were cleansed from their presence, dark scars remained that would never truly heal. Thus, this eldritch darkness was given a new name, the Umbral Abyss. On the precipice between the void and astral sea, a realm lay hidden from the forces of light. Its name was Tharukath, and it had long been lost to the umbral abyss. It was where captives and lost souls were imprisoned and twisted into umbral demons, and where their ruling sovereigns prepared to strike back at the Godia of Magehaven. Tharukath was a place of darkness and abandoned hope, and yet, amidst the despair of its forsaken thralls, whispers of rebellion echoed through the air. They craved only a beacon to guide them, a Godia to release them from their captivity and set ablaze the flames of revolution. This is the tale of the imprisoned Godia who bore that spark of rebellion.
Spooky. You slumber. There is nothing. Only darkness. You cannot move. Who are you? Who were you? It does not matter. Then the darkness shifts and something nudges your mind. Its touch is cold and dark, but gentle. It pushes you to remember to wake up. It pushes you to remember to wake up. It's just like me in the morning. The shadows shift and an image forms. A mighty ascendant. Is that you? The image changes, showing a cage. It disturbs you, but you are not sure why. Are you trapped? The shadow pushes you to find yourself, to find what defines you. It is important. You are important. Who were you? How were you trapped? I was uncovering secrets that were hidden in the darkness. I found this. Cool. Eldritch Ruler. I get a special bonus for being Eldritch Ruler. Remember that? Boring here. Unstable. That's cool. But no. Enough experience to rank up. That's tempting. I was not defeated. This is what I was doing. She was uncovering darkness in people's bloods. Okay. Who's this guy? Memory fades, but the disturbing feeling remains. You become aware that you cannot move your body. You struggle against the eldritch chains that dare bind you. Then you hear the echo of a voice, vague at first, then louder. Certain this is her? Be careful! Light pierces through the darkness around you as you break from your prison. You blink against the light as a man gazes up at you. Torches be praised, she is with us! The man realizes he is in the presence of a god here and quickly bows. You are ascended Beatrix de Fang, are you not? We must go. It is not safe here. Kinda wanna know who he is. The Siron Thief. Ooh, interesting. The man grins and bows with a quick flourish. My name is... oh boy. Zwentwin? T1? Zwentawan? Whatever. I'm gonna call him Z, the outlaw, to some. Like many, I was imprisoned by the rulers of the Tharukath that then enslaved and forgotten. I managed to break my chains, only to realize that the realm itself is but another cage. I vowed to claim my freedom and found other kindred souls. We made plans upon plans of liberation, but we lacked the spark to make it happen. This is why I went looking for someone to lead us. There are others like us throughout the realm, but they need a god here to unite and lead them. Why should I join you? Man grimaces. Why join us? If anything, you are as trapped here as the rest of us, O Ascended. I was led here by your vampire, who joined us after escaping their bonds and convinced us of your potential. You broke from your cage of binding, but I have also seen enough Godir fall to corruption to know that without us, you will not make it out of the umbral abyss, nor Tharukath, no matter what powers you alone possess. We have searched long for a god who can lead us with freedom. I certainly hope our search ends today. Very well, we shall go. Whew. You move to start your travels, but Zwentwin stops you for one moment. We are currently in the umbral abyss, a place that poisons the body and mind. You'll find that remaining here for long is lethal, even for a god here. We should leave fast, but my enterprising nature obligates me to share that many treasures are hidden in the darkness. In my experience, it pays to be cautious, but opportunistic. Oh boy. need water. Opportunistic. One can only leave the Umbral Abyss through the Umbral Gates. I have marked one I used before O ascended. I gained some gold. Some more gold right there. Okay. I've got, ooh, nice. 2 warlocks. These things are great. 1 fighter, an archer, and a scout. Scout, get that. And you, oh, you have a crossbow. Oh, nice. It's a good crossbow. Whoa, this is really good. This is gonna be awesome in here. Cool. And I should be immune to this stuff, right? Yeah. I have Umbral Milady immunity. So we're gonna set my ruler down here. There's where we're going.
Huh?
Huh? And you follow me. Ah. Oh, because I've lost my city. That's not good. It's somewhere out here. Where's my dude? There. Okay. One moment. What is this thing?
Oh.
I think if it's pulsing, that means it has a bad guy on it. Yep, sure does. Okay, what is this? Pickup. Oh, nice. As you move through the present darkness, stops you, be wary. We approach an umbral nest. This one slumbers, but is heavily guarded, and if we linger in its territory, we will surely be attacked. I snuck past when I searched for your prison. Over time, it will grow and expand its influence. It pays to destroy them sooner rather than later. We currently barely have the power to defend ourselves, let alone take the battle to the source. Keep that in mind. Attack! Get to do that before we go in. Okay. Eldritch Rituals. I'll gain 10 health, or... no. Okay. For now, I'll get Phase, because then I can get in range of some of my cool abilities easier. And what else? Resource shortage mana, evil presence. You're just gonna come over here, and you might help us fight. That's when you know things are dire, when you need a scout. Oh, there's one of those grody penguins. Alright, auto combat. Don't fail me now. Well, I need these units, so we're gonna retry it. Fortunately, it's not the scariest army I've ever seen. I find it pays to be a little cautious. Pretty much in general in this game. And also, notably, the, oh! But it's not like, other rulers that get the big shield around their army. I keep expecting it, but it's just, she only shields herself. Okay. I would like to... Can I do anything fun with any of them? Not really. They're staying out of my range, see? They're smart. This ability is so good, but yep, they're just out of my range. Now, can you do anything nasty here? Not quite. We're just gonna wait another turn and let them come to us. I find that usually pays off. Can you zap anything? Oh, you can even get the little, what's that thing called? Little wisp. Give it a go. Blam. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Umbral Exile. What is Umbral Exile? This unit suffers 30 frost damage. Damage is half because it's adjacent to a friendly unit. Interesting. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Grazed. Ew. What can you grab with your mind control? Not much. What if I give a little teleport? Now we can get him. Hopefully. Yes. Let's get that guy. That thing's scary. Alright, now we're gonna do this. Crunch. Can't quite kill it. Do a pretty good amount of damage to it, though. Sure. I think you are in a perfectly defensible position right there. Maybe I'll drop another. Sure. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Do it. Do this. Set up a zombie. And this guy up here to boop the guy when he loses mind control. Hopefully I won't regret that. Nice! I'm totally okay with them killing their own units. That is a-okay with moi. Okay, you come up here. You shoot that to death. With arrows of doom. Where did Fighter Boy go? Crunch! Let's bring you up. Not great. Okay, good. And from here, gotta go to release there. You, let's see. You know, I should have done this first. That was dumb. But I can do make a zombie. You'll get a little closer and make a zombie. No, I will not. Okay, make that zombie. And then zap this guy. And then you zap that guy. I don't think we need to waste any spells. Yep. I think we just auto-mode it, right? This guy's as good as dead. He's pretty outnumbered. That crossbow that he started with is going to make this so much easier. What? That's an insane pickup. Okay. Okay. Alright. Get rid of this stupid horse. You just got a frickin' dragon? A wyvern? Dude! Okay. That's pretty rad. Not gonna lie. That's pretty rad. Mana resource low. Great. Yeah, no. I'm gonna save all my thralls and stuff until I'm out of the thingy. Because I assume I get a city at some point? I don't know. I haven't ever actually made it out of here. I've tried running through here a couple of times. Hasn't gone well. I've made it about as far as about right here. Okay, Scouty boy. Go up here. Ho ho ho! Beacon of light. As you continue your journey through the Umbral Abyss, you see a light in the distance. Zuentwin looks up and smiles. Sanctuary Outpost. A Sanctuary Outpost. I'm in the combination Taco Bell Pizza Hut. Sanctuaries like these help one another. Help one remember that the light exists, even in the darkest depths of the Umbral Abyss. It can only be built on top of beacons of light. I asked some of us to build one whilst we search for your prison. You must have finished it recently. Claiming these yields many rewards, including respite from the umbral malady. Sanctuary Outpost will take some time and resources to build, but the rewards are considerable. Who knows, you may yet conquer the darkness itself. Very well. Yoink! Sure. So this had umbral malady. When I did this the other game, I just got absolutely obliterated by what was there. Here's me. Your boy. Let's go up here. I'll, like, chillax for a turn. I can't believe I got a friggin' gold wyvern mount on, like, turn 2 or whatever that was. Insanity. Nothing else over here, is there? Anything cool to pick up? Doesn't look like it. You're gonna chill for a turn. Then I think he's gonna... Oh, there's a bad dude right there. Uh-huh. I'll probably call it an episode once we get out of here. If we get out of here. That doesn't matter. Not right now. Okay, we're just gonna float past you. Ignore you. Yep, goodbye. You're gonna do the same. Yep. I suppose you with your cool new thing. Oh, we can get there. Did I heal much? I healed a bit. Okay, come on. Let's give it the old savey save. Main. See what happens. Oh boy. There's some scary stuff in here. One time no death? Oh no! That's okay, I have a gold wyvern. Silvery gold, an electrum wyvern. Yeesh. Okay, bring this little army over here. Bring this little idiot. Yeah, that's about one. Here. You protect these guys. How far can you shoot that? Not very far, but that's okay. It's about the same. That gold wyvern will be great on like a melee dude, because then I'll have a ranged attack as well. These rocks are really in the way. Something like this. Put you there, there like that, and great. Please nothing crazy kill me. Huzzah, we lived. We have bested the day. Right here. If you go here, you still can't shoot anything. That guy will probably just charge us, which would be great. There. Put you something like that. Put you here. Put you there. Put my You're trying to get a little sneaky flanky attack. Not acceptable. Can you actually shoot something from here? Holy crap, you can. Alright, let's do it. You missed. Of course you did.
Huh. Oh.
Let's see what happens now. Okay. Now. Out of range. You're out of range. From here I could hit 2 guys, so let's teleport right there. Can I get that guy? 90%, 66%. This thing I think is going to hit super hard. And it might just be worth doing. So we're going to do that. Actually, I should do this one. Yeah, we want to sunders resistances, which we did. And we should have a much higher chance, almost a guaranteed chance of finding control. Oh yeah! Clunk. Alright, if I hit that guy, weakened and condemned. Oh, I should have done that first. What? What happened to him? Oh, I killed one of them. I see. That was really funny. You get a couple of pot shots in. Pew, pew, pew! And you already did your thing. Did? I don't remember you doing that. Alright, that's cool. These guys might prove a problem. I have no mana. I couldn't cast spells if I wanted to. You're gonna go here and provide some really crappy defense. Oh, I do have a unit left. Well, I did that totally wrong. That was dumb. You also, you're gonna stay here. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Sort of. Oh my gosh, I gained all these because I controlled him when he died. Oh, I'm a genius! Then that guy comes back. Which is a bit of a problem. Let's weaken that thing. I don't remember, I need to do this first. I'm pouring a lot of energy, not energy, but action economy into that guy, which I probably shouldn't be doing. Zip zap zoop. That's not a good shot. He's gonna hit it eventually. If you go there. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. If I go there, I can weaken him. You squish that. You hit this guy. Spankity. I can raise... Oh. I cannot. What if I just do... this? What's gonna happen? Insanity 3. Okay. Hope he hits his own dude. Yes, good. Yes, good. Yes, good. Ugh! Okay. Oh, I don't have any mana. I was gonna turn him into a... I was gonna necrotize him, but... I am not. Poking.
Alright.
And why don't you zapify him?
Oh.
It's gonna spawn all those little horrible things.
Huh?
Kill one.
Uh.
Cool. Fortunately, they're not very tough. But I will get attacked, I think, if I move. I'll get one? No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ah, so close. Obscuring. Great. Got him.
Hmm.
Just point blank range this guy. The old Eldritch shotgun. Cool. We made it. Looks like we made it. Quickening ritual. Maybe. This one's really cool. Eldritch influence. Desperate anguish. I think now I'm gonna get this. Although, let me see what happens when we go outside to, you. Oh, I don't have any more movement. Boogers. You're definitely gonna take Grim Executioner, I think. Alright, let's see what happens next turn. You. Enter. We made it! I've won the game. No, I'm just kidding. Step through the umbral gate and feel a breeze of cold air. Swinton breathes in deeply. We made it. You feel as though a weight is lifted from your shoulders. Looking back, you notice a shift in the darkness behind you, as if your very shadow is relieved to be free from the corruption of the umbral abyss. Before you can investigate further, Swinton digs into a pile of rocks to reveal a bag of gold and crystals. We cannot rest yet. The wardens of Zalathoclath patrol the realm. I was asked to escort you to our haven. Please follow me. The people await. Very well. Point me there. Awesome. I'm gonna call this an episode right here, mainly because my mouth is dry and I have no idea how long I've been recording, but this has been super awesome and I'm looking forward to doing more. So, thank you for joining me. Mixel2520 playing Age of Wonders 4 with our terrifying leader, Beatrix de Fang, Ascended. I will talk to you folks later. Bye.